So here's a little proof of concept of some couple conveyors hooked up to shoot some wood underneath the house. You can see, in fact, I never even noticed this, but you can see where the siding's been cracked because people prior to me were throwing it through there, which is fine, and I'm sure after a while it gets old. I didn't even try that because it'd probably be totally broken off if I did that way. Anyway, was looking for a conveyor to help me with this, and the options I had were pretty much industrial conveyors that were pretty pricey. I think I seen them all the way up to $4,000 or $5,000. Of course, they were longer, 15, 20 feet. But it dawned on me that that there was a plethora of treadmills that people don't use, and looking around on Craigslist, found some pretty cheap. Both of these were $35 a piece, and they appear to work fine, especially for this. But and I only did a partial load so far, but it looks like it's going to be better than trying to chuck it under there by hand. Didn't really do any modification. This one I ripped the top control bar or the control panel off. It used to be sitting across here, just so I could keep the height with the frame in the upright transport position. And then the other one's pretty much just left alone, as you can see. Originally I was going to strip it all down and possibly use the framing as guides on the side of the conveyor belt to keep the wood in, but if you're at all careful, it's put it on the conveyor and it pretty well stays on, at least so far. We'll see how time will tell how well it'll work and how lazy I get, and when I throw them on, if I'm not careful, I'm sure I'll have some strays that go flying. But anyway, I have a couple more pieces left. Gonna go ahead and run it. So I haven't been running this very fast so far, but we'll speed it up a little bit. Fat burn, there we go. Put her on fat burn and put this one, they're essentially the same type of conveyor belt, different brand though. Well, I'm not even sure if it's a different brand, so that makes it nice and easy, but my goal this time is to get a little more speed and kind of launch it under there. Last time I was running them both on the warm-up speed, so this may not actually even work, but we'll give her a try anyway. I don't know where to put the camera. If I put it on the conveyor, it's going to be bouncing. That's not going to work there. Bear with me here while I figure out a decent place to put this. Yeah, that you can't see anything. Yeah, we'll just put it on this piece of wood for now. Apologize for all this. I should have had this ready ahead of time, but there we go. Give that a shot. So I think the big idea is to get the second conveyor running a little bit faster than the first, and there shouldn't be a problem with it. But as you can see, it actually works pretty decently. I don't know about the longevity, but for $35 a piece, and getting down to my last piece here, so the camera may fall. Throw this last piece on here. Okay, so that one caught a little bit, but still went through. shut those down and we'll take a look at what we got underneath the house. So I guess ultimately, if I could get it to stack it too, that would be the ultimate goal, but probably won't be shooting any videos of that. Let's run downstairs and take a look here real quick, see what kind of pile I got, and eventually I'll keep probably ramping up the speeds till I either tear something apart or get to where it's launching them far enough so I don't have to keep coming down here and restacking it. The woodshed, 1930s technology. So there's a little pile. Still, I can launch it out farther. This is only 1/4 inch OSB, so I have a feeling that's not going to last very long. But that's fine. I'm just trying to make a barrier for the ground. But that's good. I'll be able to pile quite a bit before I have to come down here and stack it by hand. Probably can get it, hopefully, out here a little more. Well, that'll be kind of pushing it, but anyway, want to shoot that. So there's a $70 plus time to fuss with it wood conveyor, and I think down the road I might be nice to put one more section out there so I can get a little farther. I seen a guy on YouTube actually hook multiple of these together somehow and splice the belts, but I'm not sure how you do that, and I'm probably not going to go down that route. But some disadvantages of this, of course, you got to drag it all out and set it up, and then you got to store them, which you would with any conveyor, but seems like it's still better than just trying to chuck it through the window. But maybe I'm just working too hard to or harder than I should be. All right, hope you enjoy it.